Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is you're able to take in this broadcast. We'll appreciate it. My name is Steph. I'll be your host, and this is reDigg News for LabSeta Media R&D. We'll get right into it. We'll start with real stuff. And again, this is the cast where we jump in and we things off of our site Dig. I'll highlight this if you get a chance to check this out. Jeez, oh Pete's. But yeah, check the site out, and we'll get our first one. It's starts off. It's from Gawker. It's called "Let's Get Physical: The Joys of Having Real Stuff" by Nicholas Russell. So here he kind of gets into the idea that CD sales are up. It's kind of noting this thing that we're noticing um, where all of a sudden, like he says here, after all, what happens when a movie you used to love watching as a kid on TV isn't available on any of these sites? Um, so it's kind of started this bit of a movement where people have been more into, getting real life stuff. So he's just kind of noticing that, and I'm just noticing it too that I really like that stuff. So I thought I'd throw out a site where you may or may not know about where you can get cool stuff. It's called ebth.com, everything but the house. And actually, here's a really cool sale they're doing right now with stuff like records. And as you can see, some of these different records and things can go quite high. Um, so kind of a fun thing, and just wanted to highlight that there are different sites out there where you can find cool real stuff, and it's honestly it's a lot of fun. So just thought of a shot to share that. Next, we're gonna jump into Kindland. Oh wait, and let me share that I myself, and if you want, maybe maybe when we're ready, we can play it on my boombox. um, Sorry to break out there. Whoa. Okay, that was big. All right, next we're going into Kindland. So this is kind of a thought where we're looking and we see this is the article is from Politico. Okay, Cleveland wants to become the kindest place in the country. Okay, and the writer Kathy Gilsanan. Okay, and they highlight this kind of idea that some organizers are working on in Cleveland, not Ukraine, uh, called Kindland. Um, and it recommend the article. It's a good read because people are sitting here kind of getting into an argument about what is kind and how it is to be kind and all that stuff. So it kind of highlights how difficult it is these days to even participate in something to help people be okay. And so um, I feel like this is at least has a good idea. So here's the site. Okay, it's viafdn.org, values in action. Okay, together we are kind. So it kind of gives you an idea. So Kindland objective. Kindland is a Northeast Ohio focused initiative as part of Values in Action National Just Be Kind campaign, which aims to make kindness the overriding, embedding, and unifying national value in America. I mean, honestly, that in a lot of ways sounds good to me. So the Kindland goal is to document acts of kindness. They have an app, Just Be Kind app. So in the end, I just felt very valid to at least share this out and put this out there, um, to say that maybe we all don't have the answers as to like what exactly is the thing to do, um, with all these different kind of issues and problems we're dealing with in the world these days. And I think like at least when we're able to look at a idea like Kindland, it's an effort. It's an effort, and it brings up conversation and causes people to start paying attention and thinking of ideas of like how they can participate. So Next, we're going to get into the title digihum. Okay? So, here, if you're on LinkedIn or get into LinkedIn, this becomes something you really want to look at. This article comes from NPR. It was written by Shannon Bond. That smiling LinkedIn profile face might be a computer generated fake. So here they're showing you faces that aren't real. Okay. And it's kind of like you if you read the article. So a lot of these businesses make it seem like they're surprised that this is happening. When they contact the companies, these people seem to be presenting a bit of ideas if they didn't really realize it. So here they, if you see this one, they break down ways to not tell now. Yeah, I mean the truth is you can look into some studies and see that people can't tell the difference. Now the earring thing, but even that may cause you to think it's more real without someone telling you that this isn't real. So it was interesting to me. If you fully read through the article, it makes it seem like um, people had this sort of surprise about this, but honestly, so here this is not how we do business. Here's a real good point. The expectation when you're on social media platforms is that you're dealing with other humans, says Bonnie Patton, executive director of the nonprofit watchdog Truth in Advertising, and that you're not dealing with an AI generated persona that's being manipulated by someone behind the curtain. Okay? So, here, why anybody thinks this is surprising, here's a site. It's called digitalhumans.com. Okay? And here they'll give you, let's just go back to their homepage. Revolutionize customer experiences with scalable human connections. Digital humans are AI-powered customer service experience ambassadors that recreate human interaction at infinite scale. Chat with a digital human. Okay, these things aren't, obviously, maybe you've heard of the Einstein one, but this is an actual, this guy here is actual copy of a real person, and that's what this is. Like, see, you can get a customer assistant, sales concierge, financial advisor, healthcare coach, digital influencer, digital barista. So if you were to click on the okay, so this is actually a digital human double. Well, here they say it right here. This is the first is a digital human double of UBS chief economist Daniel Kalt. While the real Daniel is managing his crazy schedule, digital Daniel can meet with clients personally and at scale to provide a one-of-a-kind digital experience. This is no UBS chatbot. This is an experience. So, anyone that thinks this stuff is like surprising, all you got to do is kind of look around a little bit. They used to have their pricing right on here, but they have changed that recently. I wanted to say it was around $1,300 a month or something like that to have one of these. So just think about it, like what they're offering. What are digital humans? How do digital humans work? Deploying digital humans. You see, so it'll really break it down for you if you want to know. And here's something on Indiegogo. Another bit into the digihum is work smart, play hard, Folky 2, productivity tech. It's not how hard you work. A better productivity tool to power up your career and grades. So here we go. We got a little product that is promising to help you with your productivity by you clip this thing on your side, and I guess it can read different things about you. See, it says focus, flow, calm, distracted, stress, fatigue, current mental performance, current tension overload. I mean, This is a really deep and interesting thing. Emotion records, see your emotion records, productivity report, deep focus, deep work. I mean, it's just pretty intense. So, uh, there again, I just feel like something about what we're doing here is bringing these ideas into focus and towards people so that it's something we're aware of and paying attention to because we are interacting with a lot of different things these days in our environments on and offline. So, a higher level of awareness and just a call to everyone to be at their best and realize we need you thinking and participating in all these things. So, finally, we'll type into ALU. Okay. So if we come to the top of this one, this is from the city.nyc. Okay. Meet Christian Smalls and Derek Palmer, the DIY duo behind the Amazon Labor Union's guerrilla bid to make history. All right, and this was written by Josefa Velasquez. Okay. Now, it gets into the story and the issues these guys are going through getting this stuff started. They're doing a lot of work. I don't know. Unions are a really uh, interesting thing to understand, and these days, not the simplest. So here these guys are working on starting one. This article gets into a lot of the things that they've been dealing with and everything. So I don't know what your opinion is about unions, and I'm sure it just depending upon what the situation is. But we're going to dig a little deeper and just check this out. Just wanted to highlight this. They are doing their voting literally right now, so it'll be interesting to see if they make it through. So yeah, that's their little logo there, and we're building the first Amazon labor union in the country. Let's make history. So they do have everything really well organized and things here. So I think that's a good benefit. Um, Kind of can learn about who they are, and you can get involved in different things. So it is literally amazonlaborunion.org. So worth checking out, and and if this affects you more, or if you think that we should be not ordering stuff on Amazon or how all this works, add into the discussion, join in with this crew to communicate or discuss with them why you don't agree or whatever. So um, I just found it found it motivating to the point that there's a some people that are just basically saying like, hey, if we work together and we stand up and we organize and we communicate well with others, we can do something. So I just like the idea of people not making excuses and going after whatever changes they feel they need to be made and doing it with a whole heart and being open and honest and showing up. And it does seem like these guys are showing up in the environment and doing their best. So we'll see what happens with that, and if there is the first Amazon Union, and it'll be to that crew. So just some different things to think about on the day, and to get our minds stirring about and to be paying attention when we see things. Maybe it helps us click just a little bit differently than we would have. And um, hopefully your day is going to be great today, and I hope mine is too. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.